Arsenal 2, West Ham 0, and I am buzzing. Really, really happy with that performance. This was a performance against a good team. Let's not kind of try and play this one down. West Ham are where they are for a reason. They're a really, really well-drilled side, and Arsenal did a brilliant job on them today. This was not luck. The way Arsenal played today was a really, really tidy performance. First half, the way we started really impressed me. The amount of control we had in that game is, I didn't think Arteta had that in him, to be honest with you, against a team this good. I know West Ham aren't exactly world beaters, but they're a really solid, well-drilled Premier League team who, I know they drew the last game, but they've been on decent form. They're a confident team as well. It's not like a lot of the other games that we've won this season where teams have turned up like Villa and Tottenham, where we have played well, but they've also played badly. And, they're a team that aren't exactly, the proof is in the pudding with those two because they got rid of their managers. Do you know what I mean? They were a team that they were underperforming. But this is a performing team. Arsenal deserve a lot of credit for this win, and Mikel Arteta deserves a lot of credit for this win. In this game, you look at, especially in that first half, as I was saying, how many touches we had in the box. Throughout the whole game as well, we continued that first half wave of good play into the second half, and it was easy because Martinelli scored so early into the second half. But I did not expect that today. I thought West Ham would cause us a lot more problems than they did, and I just didn't think Arsenal would be able to keep them so calmly and easily at bay. But today, what I really liked, and this is kind of one of my main criticisms of Mikel Arteta, is that not only did we have that sort of control at the back, where we were good defensively, but we didn't sacrifice our attack for that sort of control and that good defensive display. So he got it bang on today, and the team played for him. The team did really well for him. One person who often gets a lot of stick from Arsenal fans, and I find quite frustrating personally, Granit Xhaka, he did really well today. I thought he was so tidy on the ball. He had one moment, obviously a horrible moment, where they almost scored at the near post or got a shot for the near post after he was robbed because he just dallied on the ball. But I really can't think of anything else in Granit Xhaka's game today that frustrated me. I thought he was really good overall. I thought he kept the ball ticking away. He was very tidy. So it's nice to see. But unfortunately, Thomas Partey, I still feel, is not performing at the required level, And every game, I'm looking at that midfield and I'm asking them to get better with every single game. Today, obviously, Xhaka did, but I need to see more from Thomas Partey. So I want your assessment on Xhaka and Partey in the game today. Let me know what you guys think, because sometimes when you're at the stadium and you see it, you might not see it the same way as when you're watching it on TV. So I want to know your opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the midfielders today. And we have to talk about Bukayo Saka today. I mean, he was an absolute live wire. I feel sorry for Masuaku. I actually felt tired watching Saka and Masuaku. I felt sorry and tired.
And I like you.
Yeah, I felt sorry and tired for Masuaku because, my God, Saka had him on toast. He absolutely destroyed him. Poor bloke. But listen, I love to see it. Bukayo Saka on the right-hand side, honestly, I think when I think back to his best performances for Arsenal, it's hard for me to remember which specific games it was. But when I remember being really impressed by Saka, I find that the common denominator is that he's on the right-hand side. I thought he was brilliant. And he's got such a good player in Tomiyasu behind him, who every single week, I said it last week, 7 out of 10 minimum. Such a reliable, consistent player. So Saka today, for me, by far man of the match, by a mile man of the match. Loved his link up with Smith Rowe for the goal. But talking of the goals, let's talk about some of the key incidents in the game. So obviously the Martinelli goal. Listen, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang might not have been on the field today, but my God, I saw him in that finish from Martinelli. That was absolutely perfect. In games sometimes you need a moment of perfection to beat a really resolute defence. Lacazette doing what he does really well, coming short, getting the ball, the weight of the pass, the assist to Martinelli was brilliant. Martinelli's movement was brilliant, as it was all game. And then not only that, the finish had to be perfect. Fabianski is a good goalkeeper, And Fabianski was set. It wasn't one of those ones where, like Emile Smith-Rowe, he caught him flat-footed because he shot early. Fabianski knew exactly when Martinelli was going to shoot, and he backed himself to be able to get over to that post. That's how precise and perfect that finish was from Gabriel Martinelli. Absolutely loved seeing it. And Martinelli, finally, it's so good to see this kid that we've been begging for, that we know his potential sky high. We've been begging for him to get a proper run out, proper minutes in the team. And here he is, and he's making every single minute count. Listen, every single week I watch him, I'm impressed with him. He's doing brilliantly. He's taking his opportunity. Next thing, Lacazette, the penalty. Overall, Lacazette played well for me today. Gutted for him that he missed the penalty, but look, ultimately, when you see a player miss a penalty, the first thing that I always say is you have to get it on target. If they're hitting the post or hitting it wide, then I get very frustrated. And also, when you hit the target, it's got to be with, in the corner-ish and at least, and also it's got to be hit with a bit of power. That penalty from Lacazette, that's going to happen. I'm not looking at that saying, that was an awful penalty, it was a weak hit. Yes, could have been slightly better, but to be fair, you see those go in more often than not. I'd give Fabianski, an ex-Arsenal player, some credit for that save. And then you come to the Smith-Rowe goal. And Smith-Rowe, honestly, I think he's probably our top scorer this season. I absolutely love watching this guy play. And I'm going to say it, I told you so. I told you so about Emile Smith-Rowe. If you don't know, now you know. Now the whole world knows about him. I spotted him playing at the youth team and I thought he was fantastic. And he's really just made it look effortless coming into the first team, which is such a hard thing to do. He's playing out of his skin, he's doing so well. Let's not forget he hasn't played for a while as well, and he's come on and made that difference today. And we needed that second goal because it would have been a very, very awkward sort of last 10 minutes if he didn't get it. So look, all in all, really, really good performance, absolutely buzzing with it. And now Arsenal find themselves fourth in the table. And I know it's very, very early days, and also I know that if Man United and Tottenham win their games in hand, then yes, they go above us. But I looked at this December fixture run where we had Southampton, West Ham, and I think it's Leeds, Wolves, and I can't even remember the last game. But I looked at that and I thought to myself, all of these games are winnable. And after kind of having a difficult spell, United and Everton away, not playing very well in those games and not getting the result, I looked at the December spell and I thought to myself, all of these games are winnable, and this is our most difficult one. We've just come to our most difficult test in December. We've won 2 in the league. Obviously, we've got a Carabao Cup game as well, but I'm focusing on the league really. We've won 2. We've got 3 more to play. And if we do win all of our games in December, then we really are in the mix. And then Mikel Arteta has redeemed himself for some pretty awful performances on the road and some missed opportunities. I've got faith that this team hopefully can do something this season. But with Mikel Arteta, man, his stock rises and falls very quickly. Hopefully we can get more consistent away from home, because at home, I've said it before, there's no team in the league that has got more points from their home games. We're joint top with Man City. So hopefully Arsenal can get more consistent on the road. But this December should be a good one, and hopefully we go into the new year where our first game is Man City with a lot of confidence. Come on Arsenal, love Saka and Smith-Rowe, love hearing that chant around the ground. Until next time.